quick. Is this gonna have anything to
Yep.
do with baby fathers and shit too?
No, this is going to have to do with nothing but him walking into a courtroom and opening fire on civilians and officers. That's all that this is. I
Okay,
sent you the
that's
charges.
that's fine.
It'll have nothing
I
to
was
do
just
with
confirming.
anything. But again, also in the thing, they had two kids together, and that petition is saying that they don't have any kids anymore. Just saying. I'm just trying to get all the ammo
I
I
think they
need.
gone missing. He killed him. That's what happened.
Oh, we're getting a
Make me a
little
detective,
antsy in
Frank.
their panties, getting a little crazy. All right.
God, Frank, you need me on the force. Jesus, so good at
Yeah,
this.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Frank, you need me on the force. Jesus, so good at
Yeah.
this.
All right, 2 more seconds.
Yep.
All right, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay. All rise. All may be seated.
All right. You good?
All right, prosecutor.
Every time the court case kicks off, shots fired.
Every time.
All right, Your Honor. Today we're here to prosecute Mr. Aaron Daniels for walking into a church during a wedding and opening fire on not only civilians but officers inside. And we'd like to charge him with the full extent of the law. And just give me a quick sec. All right, today, Your Honor, we would like to charge with attempt to murder of a law enforcement officer, brandishing a firearm, unlawful discharge of a firearm, assault with a deadly firearm, and resisting arrest. That will be fines of $141,500 and the full sentence of 235 months in prison. Thank
Okay.
you.
If you if the bailiff can collect that from you and give it to me so I can just look it over. Bailiff, you walk up to him.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
所以你就反问他呀，你就反问他呀，他一想，对啊，这对你又没什么好处。
Okay, defendant.
你说我让他知道对我有什么好处嘛？没有说到我今天这个地步。
Judge, I would like to request a 5-minute recess so I can speak to the client due to me just being handed this case before we continue.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll take a quick 5-minute recess. That's no issues. I'll step back. That's fine, sir. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take a 5-minute recess. That's not a problem. Bailiff can get them the rise.
Mr. Perry,
Gonzalez.
I can't tell with the map. Oh, okay. I'll send you the list of charges.
Yes, please.
Tell them all rise.
All rise.
All right, they can be seated when I walk in.
All may be seated now.
Hey, bailiff, come here for a sec.
I didn't know
Oh
if-
shit, that was wrong. Yeah, do me a quick favor.
Yeah.
Let the defendant know if he needs to talk to me that he can come back here and talk to me. That's not an issue.
Okay.
All right.
视频接通它会有一个声音嘛，和恐怕的一个声音。
All right. So let's see. Well, this could be interesting. So basically, what ended up happening for all those that are inquiring. So we're doing a wedding. This lady named Luna was getting married to the chief of police, Tyler Collins. Her husband, or I guess ex-husband, as she says, he states he still is, came to the church and tried to object. Then pulled a gun and started practically mass murdering or attempting to murder their wife, shot multiple people, injured a few others. So this is what brings us to this court case. So this particular court case is going to be based off of that. Yeah, right? There's different messages on Twitter saying, let Aaron Daniels go. Aaron Daniels, free him. Just for this. So this is Aaron Daniels. Let's see what else. Heard Aragon is the dad. Don't know where that's coming from, but that's going to be interesting. More than others. Apparently, they have 2 kids together, and the father disappeared. So, that's going to be definitely interesting to see that as well. He shot at officers. A little bit of something. It just went on and on. I don't know where this police corruption is coming from, so I'm not really sure what happened with that. Jason Perry. Found the husband, but where's the children? I actually might bring that up in court. I actually might ask about that. But again, we're not here for that. But I am very curious. But as you can see, it just kind of went on. You have Alex, free Aaron Daniels. Get your first husband kidnapped, locked up, and then married another. Wow, that's crazy. Team Aaron. Don't even want to see the beans. And that's about it for like what's leading up to all this. My best friend's getting married. What else we got? Looks like that's it for the end of that. But that's crazy, bro. And Delcia, how's it going? That's great RP story. Well done today. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was definitely weird. It threw everybody off guard. First wedding I've ever done I was actually there, but there's no other judge at the moment that could take over, so I'm not even gonna bring that into the fact. But we're just gonna go off of evidence and leave it at that. But yeah, dude, fucking seeing Aaron Daniels, bro. It's been a minute. Yeah, he was a good cop when he was around. He ended up leaving PD. Apparently, you know, he like DOA'd, but I guess he actually just went MIA. So that's gonna be very interesting. But the fact that he's saying he was in Cayo Perico and had to kill some people to come out of a POW camp is wild. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm actually very interested to see where this is going. Yes, sir. Come on in. Have a seat. Hopefully my internet can keep up. It's been acting a little funny. It's doing well, sir. What's up? So you're the defending the... So you're the defending lawyer. So you needed a 5-minute recess to go over everything, correct?
I went over everything.
Okay.
However,
Mm-hmm.
I believe the client is unfit
Okay.
mentally to be prosecuted of crimes. Same for me, got this guy.
Oh, that's so loud. I'm sorry, can you
It was possible for him to get
Thank you for the
psychological
follow.
now
Thank you, sir.
by a mental
So-
pillbox.
So just make sure I can understand you. So you are stating that you're deeming your client to be unfit. So you're claiming insanity, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Was there any documentation from Pillbox or from a doctor or psychiatrist of some sorts?
Sorry, what was that?
Is there any documentation from anything from a doctor or a psychiatrist, licensed psychiatrist by chance?
No, there is not, which is why I would
Can-
like to request one. But I don't know if judge will allow it.
Okay. Can you do me a quick favor? Can you speak up just a little bit? Hold on, baby.
So the reason I would like to request one is because he just came back from
Look, what? Can you
Cayo
help him?
Perico. Apparently he was a, what he said, a POW on the island.
Okay. So if he, so my question is, okay. So apparently this all happened at the church, yeah. So if he's just coming off of Cayo Perico Island from a POW camp, how did he know where the location was? Where did he get the gun from? And what? You see what I'm saying?
I can't answer all those questions, sir. He had a psychiatric episode while I was trying to speak to him. Started saying something about no, don't hit it, no, I won't tell you anything, fuck you, blah blah. It was weird. And then he
Okay.
started blocking his face like I was about to hit one. You know, we were trying to have a civil conversation as to why I'm mentally unfit to be held liable for what he has done to them.
All right, I will take that into consideration. I won't fully commit to it. However, I might be able to work something into this sentencing.
I just want to give this man the help he needs.
I understand, sir, and that, as do I. At the same time, I also have to uphold the law as well.
He was an ex-officer. I mean, come on.
I
He already had
I
high
I
standards
understand
for
that, but at the same time, sir, like, well, from my understanding, he came to the church on a shooting spree, sir. He injured several people. Some of them were injured critically. However, I am willing to get him the help that he has deserved as well. I will do everything in my power to uphold the law and to make sure he receives the help, at the same time trying to balance it all out. However, I will state that if he is found guilty, that there is no way that he will not be going to jail, but while he is in jail as found guilty, he will be receiving the psychiatric help that he needs. That I can guarantee.
Curiosity, are you what are you pushing or what are they pushing exactly?
Oh, that's fine. I can tell you that. It's not an issue.
Oh shit.
Let me grab the paper. Actually, let me grab the bailiff. I left it on the bench. Bailiff, can you hear me? Can you come inside, please?
I swear to God, no one wants to call me until I'm fucking busy.
Yeah, same here. Can you
Yes, sir.
grab the order that Frank put on my bench, please? It's the order with all the charges.
Yep.
Thank you. So basically what happened, Ginger, I'm going to try to catch you up to speed. I said it once already. So basically Luna and Collins went to go get married. They were at the church. Aaron Daniels, who's apparently her ex-husband,
Currently,
he's saying he's still married.
No, you're good. Talk to you later, alright?
Thank you, sir. You just put it on my desk. Came in, ended up stating...
Is that also?
that's it, sir. Thank you. Ended up
Ryan, stop
ended up
hitting on people
stating
before I start
that...
coming after you with sexual assault
Who did I hit
Um,
on? She told
what's
me
the word
I
I'm
can
looking
cuff
for?
her up anytime.
He stated...
Oh, Sean. Oh, okay.
Am I gonna
Yeah, I
have
don't know.
multiple?
I don't know.
with
It's
you?
the thing that people
I
say
swear.
during weddings
Okay.
that they
you're
don't
gonna make me
agree.
rich. All right. Sorry. What was that?
Anyways, so it ended up getting denied at the moment. He walked back out, got a gun, came back, and tried to kill the bride. Shot multiple people, few got critically injured, so on and so forth. He got arrested. They pushed it over quickly to a bench trial, and this is now where we are. Apparently, there's 2 children that got involved. Aragon might be a baby daddy. Again, I don't know where the fuck that's coming from, but that's going to be interesting, because Aragon's still a virgin in the city. So yeah, so at the moment, this particular case is just him doing that.
Documents.
The other
41,000
things, we're not doing it
500
yet.
in fines and 235 months.
235 months, 41,500 in fines, attempted murder of a law enforcement, brandishing a firearm, unlawful discharge of a firearm, assault with a deadly weapon, resisting arrest. And yeah, that's where you got it.
There, did you?
I'm sorry.
Were you there?
Nope. Yes. I
Wait.
technically, quote unquote, was there, but I'm not.
Son of a bitch.
I'm not there. Don't worry. My recollection of all that's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm happen to be the only judge, so I'm not gonna, you know me better than that.
Yeah. Apparently, I happen to be the only lawyer.
Yeah. So yeah, and you were there too, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm gonna be honest. I was there. I was not there.
Exactly. So we're just gonna continue this, and we're gonna keep it pushing. But those are his charges at the moment. Did you need to talk to your client anymore?
No, I already talked to him.
Okay, so we're ready to continue.
Yeah, no, we're good.
All right, you can
All right.
go out there. Can you send my bailiff in, please? Thanks. Yeah, it's great. It's fucking fantastic.
Hey, cat call.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
All right, we're ready.
Alright.
No.
You may all be seated.
All right, defense, your argument, sir.
Judge, can you hear me? All right.
Yes, sir, I can. Go ahead.
My client here. The client here is a very, very strong man. Today, not only did he come back from the months and years of torture that he received on Cayo Perico, top of it, he comes back just to find his wife with another man.
Objection, false statement.
How's that false statement?
I have paperwork showing that he's been divorced. As well as paperwork showing that he never served any time in prison.
Can you?
You say that, but you showed me paperwork when I was down there with another client stating that he went MIA over the seas of Cayo Perico. Is that correct?
That showed you which paperwork, sir?
You showed me direct paperwork questioning
Oh, this is gonna be great.
about the location of this man who was last seen in Cayo Perico. So how does this not line up?
I do not.
All right, both you approach the bench. Y'all can argue up here. Come a little closer. So you're stating that that Frank didn't give you the documentation for this?
No.
And why are you smoking in my courthouse? tell your client to put that cigarette out too.
The reason he wasn't provided with this paperwork is because it has no relevancy to the charges that are ahead. If he'd like that paperwork to show, I just wouldn't. I don't appreciate him saying false statements to sway the judge.
Okay. All right. At the current time, she was getting married to another man, correct?
Correct.
I mean, I would say that would be part of the reason why he came in there, correct?
That.
Oh.
Well, that's I assumed.
Okay. Well,
That's why we're here.
Okay. So your assumption of his intentions are what exactly, Frank?
I don't have any assumptions of his intention other than him pulling his firearm out and open fire.
Okay, and this was
His
during.
intention was to kill somebody today.
And where was this located? At the church, yeah.
Yeah, church down by the cemetery.
Okay.
Correct. Inside of the church.
Inside of the
As well
church.
as outside of the church.
Okay, as well as outside of the church as well. During this wedding ceremony, then, correct?
That is correct. I believe you were there, sir.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna allow this to continue, because that's kind of part of the of a reason. So we're gonna keep it going from there. All right.
Okay, for sure. I'll let him. I just wanted to say, I have the documents proving that the divorce was.
That's fine. If you want to hand him the documents, that's perfectly fine. All right, you guys are good. In fact, is that Miss Luna Collins right there? Well, there's your witnesses.
The papers have been sent over there, so bring
10
that
for.
up. We can make that a part of the case.
That's fine.
Sorry for interruption.
No, you're perfectly fine, sir. All right, I will allow you to continue. His false statement will be overruled at this time.
Well, where I was going with this is over here, Aaron Daniels. Mental and physical torture. And due to the circumstances, could not be held liable for said actions taken
Okay.
due to psychiatric reasons.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome, sir. Prosecutor, do you have any witnesses or anybody you want to bring to the stand?
Sorry, just 1 second, Your Honor. I'm just going to send Mr. Aaron Daniels' record over to his lawyer to show that he served 0 time in his
10-4, sir. That's fine. We can wait.
Possibility.
Judge, I didn't know you learned the 10 codes.
You gotta know everything he's into. Sorry about that,
Of course.
Your Honor. What was that?
I was asking, sir, do you have any witnesses or bring anybody to the stand?
Yeah, sure. I would like to call Mr. Aaron Daniels to the stand, please.
Sure. Mr. Daniels, your approach. Bailiff, if you could swear him in. This side, so to the right. Mr. Daniels. So you sit in the chair right here to my right.
Your left.
My left. Yeah. Poor kid, he's never been a bailiff before.
I got
Okay.
right hand up, left hand on the book.
Oh shit.
Yep. Mr. Aaron Daniels, do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Basically, alright, I'm gonna do this. If one of somebody from the chat wants
First
to
question for
catch
you.
him up,
How
that'd be
long
great.
exactly did you serve in this so-called prison you say that you went to?
Since I was shot down.
So
Since you were shot down, and
nothing
you
happened
said
yet.
prison?
Oh, you just got back.
The leader
So
of
you don't know what
Puerto
led up to
Rico.
this.
The leader of what? Sorry, sir.
The leader of Cayo Perico.
Okay, and who's the leader of Cayo Perico?
D Grizzly.
Oh my God!
Grizzly?
Did he
So
get pulled in?
Somebody who wasn't in law enforcement brought you to a prison?
All right. So basically, Aaron Daniels,
It was the
Luna and
POW
Collins,
camp of Cayo Perico.
Luna and
Okay,
Collins
so
in the
you're
back
saying,
got married today.
That Mr. D.
Aaron Daniels
Grizzly
is her
the
husband,
leader of
or
a terrorist
quote,
POW camp? So-
ex-husband. He popped out of Cayo Perico today, came to the wedding, shot it up.
He's
Tried to
part
shoot the
of
bride.
The military.
Oh, you were there. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's what he's
not
being
part of the
charged with
military,
right now.
So then he would be part and leader, as you say, leader of a terrorist organization camp. I just want to confirm that.
The court case kind of just started.
I don't know.
You just said he was the leader. How did you know that he was the leader?
Because everybody saluted him as El Presidente.
El Presidente. Okay. Fair enough. Where exactly did he pick you up from and take you to POW?
And Aaron Daniels has been gone from the city for some time.
Like I said, my helicopter got shot down, and I made it to the shores, and he put me into the.
Sorry, sir. Go ahead. I apologize. I understand this is an emotional time for you.
你知道假如说像我有一个朋友，他是那种就是很孝顺他妈的，他妈还是他亲妈。
The POW.
Okay, sir. And what about the medical records that you were brought to the hospital first?
I was never brought to a hospital.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Can I have a quick second to get confirmation? Your Honor?
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry.
Okay, all good.
就是到现在都特别他爸爸，他假如说他就是跟你像他之前谈那个男朋友，在一起谈在一起。
Yeah, that's what I like, dude. I enjoy doing court cases like I've always wanted to. So this would be the second one. So it was kind of like the last minute kind of deal. So it's definitely going to be interesting.
那要是我那个朋友，他就是他爸要是说不同意，他就
Okay. Sorry, Your Honor. I have no confirmation of this. So, there's no record of a police helicopter crashing with you in it, from my understanding.
Okay. Is there a D Grizzly in the area?
就劝他，他也没办法，他再烦躁再焦虑。
Is there Mr. D. Grizzly around?
Unfortunately, Your Honor, he's not around.
爸妈天天在闹我们这样，天天说，
10-4.
天天骂。
Separate matter there. So, sir, you're saying that you were brought to a POW camp. Did you have any contact with your family at all?
No.
Okay. And how exactly were you treated? In bit of a rundown of what happened since you got there till this moment? It's not too painful for you, sir.
this is how it was treated.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Do you know roughly how long you were? Do you recall time?
They never let me see the light of day. Only to work on the field.
The fields? What kind of fields were you working on, sir?
They were cocaine fields.
And what was your reasoning for coming into the church today and shooting at civilians and, you know, obviously the bride and groom?
I escaped Caraprico prison, EOW camp. And and
Okay, sir, take your time.
and and I was coming home to find out that she was getting married to another man. I went there to object, and I didn't mean to shoot anybody. I was just gonna draw the attention.
And sir, just to recall, you escaped from prison, ended up with 2 shots of Jaeger, a beer, firearm, and several other items. How did you acquire those, sir?
I had to kill the guards to escape.
Okay. I understand. I'm sorry to hear about your situation, sir. That's all, Your Honor.
Okay. Defense.
Mr. Daniels, the pilot of the helicopter?
I was.
Was it a helicopter of personal? Was it your personal helicopter or a PD helicopter?
It was a military helicopter.
Okay. Sir, about what date did you decide to go out on this flight?
I can't remember.
That's what I thought.
Listen, Daniel, I'm sorry about this, alright? I know this must be tough, but we gotta do this, alright?
Wonder why.
Do you remember what you did before being a prisoner of Kaoruka?
Yes.
What was that?
Yes.
What were you?
I was a father and a husband. And I was an officer of LSPD.
I know, sir. This must be tough for you. So how exactly did you escape from Kaoruka?
I shot. I had to make. I got out of my cell, used the shank that I was making, and killed a guard. And then I used his firearm and shot more guards with it. And then I had to crawl under the fence fence and had to swim back.
Alright, I just have one more question for you, alright, Aaron? Were the guards wearing anything that resembled a member of the police?
They did have military weaponry.
But their clothing?
对呀、那就白挺好听的，我这倒要问问领导看看。
They looked like military police.
Alright, that's all, Judge.
All right, Mr. Daniels, you can step down, sir.
Judge, permission to approach the bench.
Permission granted.
Now, Judge, I would like to call a piece of evidence in to, at least for you to view it.
Okay.
I just don't know the level of secrecy of this piece of evidence.
Okay.
It is a document stating that Mr. Aaron Daniels' helicopter was shot over Cayo Perico.
Okay. Yeah, if you could just send it to me, that'd be great.
Frank, this would be on your end because it was shown to me from a member of PD.
The police reporter, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I just got the same thing.
Oh, okay. Perfect. I'm also going to be calling back up Aaron. I just didn't want to, there was nothing on cross-examination I could really go into detail about. For what I wanted to, at least.
I mean, we are at court, so anything that you might want to say, you might want to put it out there.
Not supposed to. Only the relevance of the questioning that Mr. Hammer over here asked.
Ah.
All good. I just want to say, just to let you know, Your Honor, Officer P.D. Grizzly is no longer with the force, as well as the report looks invalid to me because the report was made on the date before the incident happened.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Day
But if it
before.
was still-
Oh, sorry, I misread it. There's so much blacked out on here. I apologize. I see it.
Okay. Yeah, just send it over to me just so I can at least put my eyes on it.
Are you sending it over,
I don't
Gonzalez?
have it. I do not
Okay,
have it.
yeah, I'll send it over.
Thanks. Can Gonzalez see this as well? Just so we're all on the same page.
他妈很强势的一个人。
Yeah, I'll put it in our little group.
That's fine.
Did that work for you? I just want to confirm.
Yeah, you just have to give me a quick second for it to come through.
Yeah, no worries. It's in, is it not?
I got it.
Are you able to open it
No,
though?
I'm not. It's not. I don't know if you're gonna be able to.
All right, chat. Here's the crazy part about like about how quick like RP is. That's,
哎，真的哎，我都没跟他说，他现在说可能会看我妈都说到了，他现在就这样。像他其实也是，其实。
I just gotta pop and head real quickly. You guys read that over?
that's fine. So I'm correcting that his helicopter ended up getting shot down on the 4th. Bailiff, can you hear me?
All right, I'm back.
Bailiff, can you hear me?
Over here.
Can you get Mr. Daniels to have a seat, please?
In his seat.
Yeah, he needs to be in his seat. Thank you. All right. So when did he state that his chopper went down?
He said he doesn't know the date.
He can't remember. Okay.
He said he can't remember.
You can't send me back to the fields, you Tommy.
Get him! He's running.
没有，我妈是说的，就是说的人行。
Whoa.
Well, how's your night, Judge?
Oh, it's going. It's going fantastic.
Wish he would have told me he was gonna do that. I would have got the car ready.
Oh,
Be free.
I guess we'll wait. I don't know. I don't know what their whole deal is.
Hey, Judge, can I speak to you after this?
Yes, you may, sir.
Okay.
In fact, I do have some time right now. If you'd like to come speak to me at this moment.
No, I'll wait.
Okay. Well, I'll be in my chambers, I guess.
我跟你说，但是他俩如果不离婚的话，就还好。
I knew something like that was gonna happen, bro. He was standing up for too long.
他们也算是，
He was standing up for too long.
因为他们那个这种
I hope they catch him and bring his ass back.
事，那是没有关系。
Now he's gonna fucking go down and be held in contempt.
央企，就是属于央企的不是国企，我爸我妈我妈。
Yeah, of course. Come on in. Well, that was interesting. I hope they catch him.
Case. So in terms of the paperwork, we're not dealing with the other crap, right?
What do you mean?
In terms of, I have a feeling
He
he
has
might.
nothing to stand on to come after me, does he?
No,
You
not.
have the paper. You have the signed paperwork.
I do.
by Judge
I do.
Riley.
I do. I do. Right now we are here for just the shooting of the church. As far as the marriage thing, that would be something different. However, it did come across my desk that there are 2 kids. Where are they located, sir?
2 seconds, Judge.
Okay,
There's something I need to send you.
sure. There's a lot of sending today. This took a lot of time of planning. I had no idea about this. This is very interesting.
And I had him saying that he was taking the kids out west, and then I never heard from him again.
Did you file a missing persons report?
He said that he was taking the kids out west, that he was leaving, and I never heard from him again.
I got that.
I just assumed that he didn't want to contact me. After a while of trying to contact him with no success, I filed for divorce.
No, I understand. Excuse me 1 second. 1 second. Did you get him?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, I put him down in the jail cell for the moment. Alright. He is back at the moment, so we're going to continue forward, but I do understand.
Your Honor, I hard cuffed him, so he could just he.
Okay, if you did that, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, just leave him there. Yeah, he's good. Just leave him there. Just leave him there. He can't move. He can't move. Yeah, he can't move.
However, bailiff, you will stand next to him in case somebody tries to snatch him, or he does try something crazy happens. In fact, let me get another officer posted up by the door as well. Yep, that's perfect. Whoever is back there, the cowboy hat, beautiful, sir. Thank you.
Is that all, Judge?
That's yes, sir. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Judge, can I approach her one more time?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You may. This is great.
If there is a possible physician in, is it possible we could get him a quick checkout?
Honestly, for something for that magnitude, I don't think there would be
Whisper, Jason.
any quickness about that.
It's more I'm worried about his
Your Honor, I wouldn't like any charges or anything to be held for him running away. He's clearly having PTSD.
No,
so it's-
I do agree. If he would like, if he wants to, if we want to do, if we can find a physician fast enough, I don't have any problems. If he's willing to go down to the jail cell, or I'm sorry, into the holding cell, down there, and they can do that while we continue the court case up here, I have no issues with that being done. Does that seem fair enough?
Yes. The only issue is he's kind of the only person.
We don't have a physician, do we?
Hold of one.
Might be able to get a hold of one if if you want to take a
Your
couple of
Honor,
minutes.
Your Honor, if this case is going to psychiatric evaluation and this gentleman is deemed clinically insane, then he should be serving more months than the allotted time. He tried to kill several people and he needs rehabilitation farther than just putting him in a jail cell.
I will take that into consideration as well.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
I just
Alright.
wanted to man who used to be on
No, I mean I agree. It's
played really well, just the help he needs.
Yep, I agree. I mean, regardless,
I couldn't agree more.
if
I couldn't agree more.
if found guilty and whatnot, him like you and I talked about earlier, Jason, we will get him a psychiatric help in the prison system as well. If
And I do think, I know I'm speaking for the force and the DA, but if he went missing, his body was taken from a scene of a crash or anything like that, the PD will be there to support him through the mental health that he needs, but we can't ignore the fact that he tried to murder several people today. as well.
I do agree with that, and we'll get to that as well. Do we have a
So-
physician, or do
I
you
don't
have a
believe-
contact of one?
I can see.
I believe
Sure.
if that's Miss Alana Grace, she's very high up EMS. I don't know if that constitutes her to be a physician as well to assess mental health.
To be honest with you, I don't know what her qualifications are, but I don't know if she's higher up. Then if they might have had some background training, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Is she here?
So
I believe-
she's, technically speaking, I think second highest ranked, third highest ranked.
Yeah. She's up there for sure. I mean, I don't think that
Is she
you really
here?
need to have a psychiatric evaluation to see this man's clearly losing his mind. He just ran out of here screaming that he didn't want to go to the rubber room.
That is
You know
true.
what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I don't think we need a physician in here to say this man's clearly suffering from clinical insanity and has severe PTSD and needs help.
I do agree. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I will take that in consideration as well.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. With that being stated, does the prosecution, do you have anybody else you would like to call to the stand?
Yeah, I'd like to call Miss Luna Ray Collins to the stand, please.
Okay.
Miss Luna Ray Collins.
This is by far the craziest court case I've ever done.
Can you state your name for the court?
Luna Collins. I am Luna Ray Collins.
Okay. If you could just place your right hand on quick right here. Swear to the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Okay.
Okay, Miss Luna Ray Collins, were you under the understanding that Aaron Daniels was dead or missing?
I wasn't sure, honestly.
Okay. And obviously, several attempts to contact Mr. Daniels and find him. Did you ever hire any private investigator to look him?
I did not hire a private investigator. Some documentation that stated that he was dead. But then a car of his was found. It made us question whether or not he was actually dead.
So you were unsure whether he was dead or not.
Oh,
and obviously those are the steps you took to, and so you took steps to trying to hunt him down, to obviously divorce him because of the situation you're in, correct?
That is correct.
Document signed here to show the validity of your divorce due to claimed abandonment was confirmed by Judge Smiley as well, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. That's all, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Defense?
Alright, first of all, Miss Luna, congratulations.
Thank you.
Second, at any point in time was before the divorce ever given to my client Aaron Daniels?
Sir. Several attempts to find him were made and none were successful. And Judge Smiley signed off on the divorce paperwork.
Okay, that is all, Your Honor.
Okay. Miss Luna, you can step down.
Thank you.
They didn't ask her any questions about the church. That's what I'm confused about. Oh boy. Prosecutor, you got another witness?
No, that's everything, Your Honor.
Okay. Defense? Defense, you have anything?
Yes, I would like to recall Mr. Aaron Daniels back
to the stand. Okay. Valkyrie, thank you for the follow. Why didn't nobody... Yo, Dripsty! Appreciate the follow. Thank you, thank you.
You able to sit?
Haryanos, thank you for the follow. Thank you guys for all your love. I thought I had those turned down. That's so loud. I love you guys.
Yes.
Jarl Sweatshirt, thank you, sir.
Yes, okay.
Alright. So,
More. Thanks,
start this
homie.
line of questioning at
Yeah, I definitely need to
the
get back.
wedding.
Thank you.
Sir, what happened? Just give me an exact detail of what occurred.
We're over here
Once you
laughing
made it
on
back
how
to
we all
Los
followed at
Angeles.
the That's awesome. Thank you guys. You're amazing.
I made it. And I got back to...
Yo, Drips, thank you for that sub. Coming in with the Amazon sub, I appreciate you. I would do something slightly crazy if I could, but I can't at the moment. Trying to be a little bit serious.
I was driving to our house and I saw that she was getting married So I decided to go to the wedding to stop it.
How exactly did you plan on stopping that wedding?
By objecting at first.
Okay, continue on with the events of the night.
And then when I saw the wedding was still going on, I don't remember what happened after that.
What can you specify what you mean by you don't remember what happened?
I just saw me being back in the EFW camp when they said that I was reported dead and told me that no one would come looking for me.
At what point do you have at what point did you regain memory?
When I was back in the cells.
Okay, that's all I have to ask. Thank you.
Prosecutor,
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Dange, you can step down. Why is there somebody smoking in my courtroom? Anybody
Your
else?
Honor, Your Honor, I'd like to call the lead of the search for Mr. Daniels, Tyler Collins, to the stand, please.
Okay. Alert box. Why is it acting like
Right hand on this book. Can you state the name for the court?
Tyler Collins.
Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Chief Collins.
Yes, sir.
Chief Collins, wanted to ask you, you were the lead on the search. How long exactly did the search last for Mr. Daniels?
I can't tell you the exact date that it started, but it first happened when we found the car. And obviously I traced the plate because abandoned car, and it ended up coming back to one Aaron Daniels, who I assumed was missing. So with the thoughts of him potentially being around in the city, I found some of the files where I came across a report that I have sent to you, and it deemed him dead at the scene of said helicopter crash. So instead of trying to find him, I relentlessly started trying to find out the cause of my former officer's death, or supposed death, and well, that has yet to cease to this moment.
Object, Your Honor. He's back.
Okay.
Oh, which facts? Sorry.
You're stating that there was an investigation post initial investigation, am I correct?
That is correct. Yeah, there's no paperwork involved in investigations. The officer just goes ahead and investigates the situation, and if any evidence is found, then the evidence gets put in.
So then,
I'll sustain it. Continue.
So, Chief Collins, what you're saying is after helicopter crash that Mr. Daniels says that he was in, then roughly how long later did you find his vehicle abandoned on the road?
I'm trying to turn this down.
Or were you
well,
unaware of the helicopter crash?
I was unaware of the crash at all. I was told by Luna that he went out west, so I just thought he was alive and just not around. Finding his car resulted me into looking for additional details, and I got tipped off by a couple individuals, mainly one D Grizzly, about something else that could have happened.
Thanks.
So
That's a thank
but
you for
thank
killing
started
Gary with it.
digging through a potential
You're
case
welcome.
file, which is one
Sorry.
I found.
So to ma'am,
Order in the
Can you
court, ma'am.
please,
Order in the court. Continue.
Chief Collins, essentially what you're saying is that nobody had any idea that there was a helicopter crash at all until Mr. D Grizzly, Mr. Daniels claims was the leader of this so-called BW camp.
No, the reporting officer who made the report would have known, but he's no longer a part of this force, and that was PD Grizzly.
Okay. And just curious, last question, Chief. What exactly was the reasoning the investigation search for Mr. Daniels was halted?
As my only lead was Mr. Grizzly, I had him come down to the courthouse so we could, so I could take him in for questioning. He got a lawyer, which was one Jason Perry, and Jason put a hold on any further communication between me and D on the matter until further notice, and I have yet to hear from that to this day. And now I'm seeing what's happened.
Apologize. I know I said last question, Chief, but this will be the last question here. So what you're saying is that you were trying to pursue the missing persons of a downed officer a missing officer where somebody had told you information on it, and then trying to access that information, you were halted and told to stop by his lawyer, Jason Perry?
That is correct.
Okay, thank you. That's all, Your Honor.
Okay. Prosecution.
now, Mr. Collins, you just stated on the paperwork it stated he was still missing?
No, in what regard, sir?
You just stated that you were looking for my client, who was still considered missing.
Correct. The
2
report
seconds.
said that he died, and then I got tipped off that he was still alive, and then we found his car. So it provoked me to
Oops.
start a missing persons case, and I had very limited leads for how long it was since his last known appearance.
What is the date that you found my client's car?
Well, if you give me a second, I can give you the exact date.
你当初做这件事的时候，你怎么没想到你对不起我，你怎么样的呢？你把我当什么？你现在干什么都晚，现在干什么都没有用。那是你应该的。
The first one was on the 20th of May, is, if I remember, dark and colored muscle car. And then there was a second time on the 1st of June that appeared on the parking lot of MRPD right in front of our garages. Both license plates, after searching them, came back to one Aaron Daniels.
Now, was my client ever seen with said vehicle?
No. I have no idea how the vehicles got there, even to this day. Just off paperwork and Pat met recent owner of the vehicle. They come back to him.
However, you never witnessed him stepping out of the vehicle or being in the vicinity of the vehicle, correct?
That is correct.
Alright, that is all, Your Honor.
Okay. Just so I can be clear, you said the 20th, right? 420?
Yes, the first one was on 5/20, and then the second one was on 6/1.
Okay, thank you. You can step down now. Defense, any other witnesses? Prosecutor?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
Permission to approach your bench.
Of course, sir. Okay.
Once again, I'd like to ask that we do get a mental eval on him before we go to proceedings. Due to the blackout of what occurred at church, that could mean this resulted directly from his time that he spent in Cayo Rico.
I believe.
Mental effect.
Not to knock you down there or anything, Jason, but I believe this man is clearly mentally ill. I'm not disagreeing with that. He's blacked out. He just ran out of the courtroom screaming, "I don't want to go back to the rubber room." The man's clearly mentally insane right now. And,
Hey, Danny Phantom, what's up? Have you
I'm
been?
good for my closing statement now, and I think any type of physician at this point would agree with that statement.
And just so I'm clear, Jason, you're requesting a psychological evaluation now before the sentencing?
Yes, just to, concrete the fact that
I mean,
that occurred tonight was not due to his own will, desire, and efforts.
I mean, unfortunately, I do understand your point of view, and I understand Frank's point of view as well, but I mean, I can tell that the guy is kind of not all there.
I think it's safe to say we can claim that the man's mentally insane.
That is correct. So
And if he gets an eval and he's not mentally insane, I mean,
I think we got a shitty evaluator.
I would be surprised. I think the evaluator needs to get evaluated.
yeah, I agree. So with the fact of agreeing, and all three of us in agreement with the mental evaluation of Mr. Daniels, prosecution, or you're the one that wanted to do 235 months. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and during my closing statement reiterate that. I would
Okay.
like it to be 470 months, but in a mental facility.
So you want him to do his entire time
I
in a
want him
mental
to do
facility?
double. I want him to do double his time, but in the mental section of the jails, because there's a mental hospital section over by the infirmary. He can serve his time in there, but for double the amount of time that he was here, because we can't just let him serve his time in a mental hospital and then release him to go and shoot up another church. This is a serious incident. But again, that can be in my closing statement, and then you can take it to your offices and decide what you think is best, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Jason,
Okay.
you want to add anything to that? I just.
Personally,
Uh-huh.
without a psych eval, I can't fully make this claim. However, I do believe if we send him to the jail, it would become more of a detriment than supporting his mental repair.
Okay. And where do you suggest I send him to?
So, this is a question for you, Judge, because I do not know the whole inner workings of the medical side.
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
Either a location at Pillbox, or is there a secondary location that specializes in mental cases? Because the prison would just be throwing him back into the same hell he just escaped from.
Your Honor, may I speak?
Of course.
There is a mental wing in the hospital, or sorry, there is a mental wing in the jail cell where mentally insane criminals are able to be assessed there, and I say that we give him double the amount of time to be assessed in the prison by a physician, and if the physician decides or comes to the conclusion that he's not mentally insane, time can be knocked down to the said murders and everything that was done. But if he is deemed mentally insane, I suggest that he serve the entire time.
Over there. Where Frank goes.
Because for the record, I know you want him to get assessed by a physician in a hospital, but I don't think it's safe in there for any type of nurse or doctor to be looking after him without some sort of law enforcement or somebody to be able to contain him. He just tried to murder several people in a church. So I feel like he can get mentally assessed in the prison.
Okay.
Because there is, as I said, a mental wing in there, physicians in there, and if you want to get a top physician in there to come and visit him in the prison, it's not like he's going in there to be put in general population and to fend for himself. He's being put into the mental wing where he'll be looked after by several different people, put into a safe room where he can't hurt
All right.
himself
Just
or others, and be
yeah,
set.
that's fine. You can add that to your closing statement. That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
I think you and I are in agreement here to an extent, Frank.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we can skip the closing statement aspect.
Okay.
No, I'd like to do the
However-
closing statement.
It
so
is.
That, you know, everybody's here.
But it's good though.
I think
Like you
I think
can't.
It's fair to do our closing statement. Both of us do a closing statement, and then we'll let the judge decide what he wants to do with all of it. I think we've both done a pretty good job. You've done really good today, honestly.
The only thing, well, I guess I could just mention my closing statement.
Okay.
For sure, yeah.
That's fine.
We'll do closing statements, yeah.
Yeah.
You can go first if you want.
No, you first.
Yeah,
You want
because
me to go first so you can
he's
make me
he's
cry.
gonna crown. Yeah, he's gonna try to counter it. I can see where this is going already.
That's fine.
All right,
That's fine.
that's fine.
What do you mean? You know what?
You're good. You're good.
Judge, would you like me to address High Grizzly to sit down?
Yes, please. All right. Since there are no more witnesses to come forward, we're gonna go ahead and move to the closing statements. Prosecutor, you're gonna come in first, and then we'll have the defendant come in second. Give us 1 second. It might be something going on.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just gonna let this bailiff deal with this situation.
That's fine. Ma'am, if you could just have a seat for me. Ma'am, if you could just have a seat. Thank you. You just sit on any of the open benches that are back there. Thank you. All right, go ahead, Frank.
Your Honor, for my closing statement, I would just like to say this man here, Aaron Davis.
Good point.
Davis is clearly, or sorry, Daniels. Mr. Aaron Daniels is clearly clinically insane, and I would like to request, instead of the 235 months served in a prison, I would like him to serve 470 months in a psychiatric institute where he can be rehabilitated back and essentially looked over by physicians to help him with type of grievance that he's going through, as well as would like to offer the support of the police department as he is as he used to be an officer of the law and one of our brothers. any type of help that needs to go towards his family or any type of that thing, the PD would like to be here to support him. But I do truly think that attempting to kill people in a church today was the sign of somebody who's very clearly losing it due to some sort of PTSD that's going on and needs to be reassessed in prison again at a time of 470. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Closing statement.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
All right. So I think we are all in agreement here that this man, who was an outstanding member of PD, if you don't mind me saying,
I did hear good things.
has gone through a lot of trauma, distress,
Why are you going to jail, Gotti?
and pain. I would like to request two things.
Okay.
First, that what occurred today not be held on his record due to the fact that he even stated himself he was not in control, and I think we have all seen him not in control throughout this case.
Oh God.
Second, I would like to remove any sort of time frame on the length of stay and just make it until he is deemed fit to rejoin society by a professional physician.
Thanks, Gotti.
I think that is what is best to help this man. That is all, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's gonna be a hard one, bro, because they both made some solid points. They have. They did. They both made. They've done really, really well, and I could not have be. I honestly could not be any prouder of all of this. Yeah, I can't. But at the same time, I have to upload the law. All right. I think I have come to my decision. For the defense, number one, I have to upload him to the tier of the law. Okay? So it will go on his record, including the mental outcome as well. As far as the prosecution goes, so at the moment, Aaron Daniels, you are going to be guilty of attempted murder of law enforcement, brandishing a firearm, unlawful discharge of a firearm, assault with a deadly weapon, and resisting arrest. I'm going to sentence you lifelong into the mental hospital so you can get treatment for what has happened. I have taken in consideration of your time in the PD department. I heard you were a fine officer. However, I will just send you not to jail, but to a mental hospital. The length of time will be undetermined until a psychiatrist can evaluate you and deem you worthy enough to come back out into society. Seem fair enough to both of you gentlemen?
What kind of hospital, sir, are you going to be sending him to? Because obviously he's violent. We need somewhere that he can be contained if he becomes violent.
Give me a second. I'll have one coming across. Give me a few moments. I have a list. Yo. Yo, Jerome, if you're watching me, bro, give me an idea. Give me an idea. Because I don't think...
agree with that statement, though, sir.
I don't have one.
You should be put away until at least he's been psychiatrically evaluated and deemed that he's not going to be just running into churches and shooting up weddings.
Yeah, I do agree. Just give me a few seconds while I find the right place for him.
Judge, I do have a question.
Go for it, sir.
So, you stated
Somebody give me an idea for a place to send this man, because I'm blanking. Email it to me.
Criminally insane, correct?
Correct.
If that's the case, he cannot be held liable for the charges for the crimes he had committed.
Repeat that one more time.
If he has been acknowledged as criminally insane, he cannot be convicted because he is not liable for the charges he has committed.
Your Honor, if I may speak.
Sure.
He's not been deemed clinically insane.
That is also correct.
Just assume that he's clinically insane, and he's only going to be having charges put on his record until he's deemed that he's okay to come back out into society, and then he can reassess it then, and obviously come to court again against PD to have his charges lifted.
So make sure I can understand this. So Frank, you're saying put it on his record.
Essentially saying that we are not doctors and we can't deem him clinically insane. So right now you've just made the call to send him to a mental institution.
Correct.
For it could be 1,000 months if assessed. Or he doesn't ever come out of the state.
Scared the shit out of me, V Redneck. Thank you for the follow.
Properly taken care of and properly rehabilitated to come back to society, and then he can bring a grievance up towards the court and the PD in order to have his charges dropped due to the fact that he was clinically insane at that time. And if that's the case, that's a different case. But in the end of the day, clinically insane or not, he tried to kill a bride and groom at the wedding and shot at officers inside of a church.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, so the only mental facility that we have that will not put any doctors or civilians in harm will be the patient wing at the prison. So Aaron Daniels, that is where you will be sentenced to go. Bailiff, if you can take him downstairs, please, to the holding cells.
Your Honor, so I apologize to interrupt. So he's just going to be sentenced for an unlimited amount of time until he's rehabilitated, correct?
That is correct, sir.
Thank you. Here, I can unlock it for you.
At this moment, court will be dismissed. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Have fun, Judge.
Thank you.
Thanks for randomly throwing this case on me.
Hey, listen, it was thrown on me randomly as well. Trust
Bob,
me.
you want to bring
Yep.
that other gentleman down here? We'll go ahead and just book him down here.
Downstairs as well. Let me know.
You know, the worst part was
That's fine. When you send him off, hey, oh fuck, who's sending him?
I already told him to wait. I can just hold on before you send him off. It's not that door. It's the other.
Tell him to jail him for 1,000.
Okay, sounds good.
son of a bitch.
All right.
I forgot to clock in as a lawyer again.
Oh, we got another court. So we're requesting another bench trial.
No. This guy's
Okay.
going down for warrants. I mean, he'll be getting probably hardly any time because he's been here the entire time.
Okay.
Come on, Billion.
Judge, can I get paid?
You and me too, brother. You and me
Oh,
both.
shit. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, this was eventful. I feel like everybody got both sides of it.
Well, get ready because you're gonna have another court case coming out.
Oh, right now?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
I'm guessing with PD. or not PD. Well, PD's gonna be involved, but D Grizzly as well.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. I feel like that whole case went pretty well.
Yes, they do.
I think I did too. Honestly, I don't even really think it had to go to trial. I think we could have come into agreement.
I agree.
But at the same time, it's whatever.
I just feel like it was pretty much fair on both sides. I mean, unfortunately, the laws were broken, so I couldn't exactly like expunge him for the record. But Frank did come up with with a solid point. So, but all right, let me talk to Mr. Jerome, and we'll go. So I will see you around. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out.
See ya. Let's go along.
Jerome, did you need me?
Yeah, actually, Jason, I need you.
Oh shit! What did I do?
You want to come on
I
back?
didn't do it.
I need to talk to Judge first, but before, so I need to talk to Ringo before I talk to you.
To me or Judge?
No, to Judge.
Oh, okay.
Wait, do you need me here as your lawyer?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Just stick around, Judge. It won't take too long. Huh?
Yeah, more shit. Yeah. I mean, I feel like all in all, like the court case went really well. I feel like the outcome was pretty solid. Damn, I had a couple of suggestions come across. I mean, Parsons Humane Labs, Fort Zancudo. But, it would have been interesting. But I feel like the outcome went pretty well to an extent, They kind of both got what they wanted in the end. And for Daniels, I feel like, psychological help for sure. But, I mean, at the same time, I couldn't grant, not going on the record either. I mean, the law was broken. He's going to be somewhere where he can't harm anybody else. Or anything of that nature. So, and he'll get the help that he needs. PD's going to support him. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was pretty much the only way to really come off with a balanced
Judge,
thing. Yes, sir.
am I able to receive my firearm?
Yes, you may. Actually, can you give me a few minutes?
Yeah, take your time.
All right, yeah.
Yep, take your time.
Or come with me to my chamber. So.
Yeah, I don't appreciate Jason Perry telling me to shut the fuck up whenever I was telling that I had to sit down.
Oh, it's okay. I didn't hear it. I would have said something. Give me a few...
he was whispering it, but
yeah, no, it's all good. Give me a few seconds. Give me a
That's
few
just how he
seconds,
is.
chats. I gotta give him his thing real fast.
thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank
You're
you
welcome.
for giving me the opportunity.
did
I got to figure
did a
out how to
great
swear
job.
people in,
No, you did a fantastic job. It was very well
Yep.
done.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You stay safe.
Yeah, you too, sir. It was, like I said, it was, it was pretty fair. It was good.
No, my CLS is. I put it away.
So, I am curious to know what Jerome wants. So that would be fun. It'd be interesting. Guess I'll sit in this lovely chair. I mean, there are a lot of
Is that bailiff on duty by chance?
he's actually right here, about to walk out. Yeah. Yeah, that's the bailiff.
Are you on duty?
Do you need him? He can stick around.
Yeah, I just need to look at my
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll see you later.
You're welcome, sir. Stay safe.
Well, nah, I mean, well, he helped me. Ringo took
Oh, yeah. Wait, what's your name, Jerome?
You've arrested me before, Ringo. Name's
Do
Jerome.
you have a mask on? Let's be fair.
He always has a mask on. Let's be fair.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Is it
go
still
ahead
for
and
that?
Put him in cuffs.
Is it still for that thing?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I thought that was. Okay, I'll come by after this. Let me talk to the judge, though. I
don't
promise I'll
think
come
so.
by.
I don't think so.
Okay. I showed in good faith last time.
I'm flying out, but Frank needs to deal with you.
It's all good. I've done enough. I've done enough forth. I'm just gonna go on. We'll deal with it another day. It's gonna be a long interrogation.
Okay. Either way, can I get my stuff, Mister? Did I ask you about? Just like my record.
Aragon?
No.
Oh, sorry. Apologize.
It's okay.
I forget your name because you need to change your fucking name.
It's Tyson, sir.
Go ahead and either bring Alex Lowe to court or remove his bar license because he's a felon.
Yeah, either one you want to do.
Can you send it to me?
If he's
I'm good with. Well, he's a felon, so his bar license needs to be revoked.
Mhm.
But
is he?
I don't know if you want me. What's that? Sorry.
Is he? If he wants to come to court, we can knock it out the way now.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's here. I noticed that because I went through all the warrants and he's got several warrants and they were all served, and he did go to prison for felonies, so he can't be a low any
Okay.
longer.
That's fine. I'll take care of it.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't call on you. You asked Aaron Daniels to pay you. We asked if you wanted to be his lawyer. You didn't have to be, and you should have known better going up against Frank Heyman. You should have known better than go up against
Yo,
Frank
poor Jason, bro. He gets the shittiest fucking people. As a defense lawyer, like tonight he did fantastic, but he had another case. Bro, his own client lied to him, bro, and fucking admitted on the stand that he committed the same crime that he was being accused for. And Jason was like, well, I'm done. I got nothing else. It was so funny.
Whoever you want, they're just gonna be facing a shitload of time. But I'm pretty sure the terrorists in charge.
Did you send it, bud?
Really bad. But just well, yeah, he's gonna be charged with terrorism. He held somebody.
Poor kid, bro. He can never catch a break.
How long that charge was? Yeah, but D also called and tipped off the police personally to tell them what was going on and that he was still alive. So how did he know he was still alive? Well, that's all right. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it in court. No, it's all good. I'll deal with it in court. You gonna learn?
Yeah. Frank?
I didn't get it.
Frank, if you want me to come, let me know when you want me to come by, okay?
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Sorry, I've just been busy with other stuff, and our interrogation is gonna be a while because you, sir, are a time traveling son of a bitch.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What are you talking about, Frank?
Oh, you're giving it up. You're giving it. Come pick this up. You're gonna need it for when I spank you next week with D. Have a good one, Jason.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Frank.
Innocent.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
Dr. Tick told me.
I don't care what y'all guys are talking about. I want to get this over.
Dr. Tick, I don't know. He's in a grave somewhere. Talk about a leader, Mr. Jerome.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's dead, how is he talking to you?
All right, Judge, ready?
I'm ready, sir. I've been ready.
Okay.
You want to talk to me in my chambers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jason!
You better start doing squats.
Mm-mm-hmm.
All right.
How's it going, sir? What can I help you
May I
with?
sit, Your Honor?
You may, yes, of course, you all may sit. The chairs in the back corner will also
Appreciate
do
it.
as well if the lady would like to sit. It's up to her.
No, it's 2023. They don't sit anymore.
Valid point. Valid point. What can I?
You mean they?
What can I?
Paralegals.
What can I? What can I do for you guys?
No, you mean paralegal.
I am looking to expunge my record.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you the copy that the officer sent me. I don't think, like, I can't read all of it. I'll be honest with you. 'Cause
Okay.
It's just here. I'll send it to you.
When was the last time you were arrested?
Ooh, man, that was a while back ago.
Oh.
When was that? Gosh. Man, that had to be like 3 months ago, maybe. Possibly 4.
I was about to say it's longer than that.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, actually, it's a lot longer than that. It seems.
Yeah, I can't read those fines, so I don't know exactly what it is, but that's the only time I've ever been arrested.
So it's possession of a illegal substance, possession of a controlled substance,
Yep, trafficking of illegal weapons, possession of burglary
Weapon.
tools.
possession of burglary tools, which that should not have been charged to you. Yeah. Honestly, the burglary tools shouldn't have even been charged with that because your crime wasn't directly related to anything.
And
Nice.
and also I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send it to you both, but
Mhm.
I have a quote unquote warrant out, and I don't think it should be a warrant. To be honest with you. Here, let me send it to you before I explain.
So this is an active warrant for your arrest right now.
Man, I got a good paralegal.
So I can't. Oh God, I hate the way that CAT system is.
Here, they sent me that as well, so you can.
It's so fucking
read it.
hard to read.
So based on that information that they've given me, I don't feel it should be a warrant because, I mean, well, nobody's placed me at any scene that this Dr. Vic was
What the
at.
time
and-
travel? This is like an LSD trip. What the fuck kind of warrant is this?
And as far as I know, still alive. I don't think they've ever, Oh wait, actually no, that's a lie. It's the other doctor that's still alive. Dr. Tick did die. It was his partner that's still alive that I talked to the other day.
You don't know this.
No, I do.
I suggest shutting the fuck up.
Okay.
So you're stating that Dr. Tick is deceased, and
My client does not know the current status on
I
said
don't know.
Dr. Tick.
I don't know who Doctor is.
Yeah.
well, it's a little too late for that, or don't you
Shut
think?
the fuck, Judge.
Sir, you being
You ain't a
disrespectful? Being disrespectful?
Hey, you told me you liked it last time.
Alright.
Said
So
something about degrading.
yeah.
Anyway, that this should be a warrant. Maybe a bolo or a questioning, whatever those are. But warrant for my arrest. I'd rather not get arrested for something.
They're assuming
They
you're
have no
guilty, but they have
information
no
on it.
evidence.
Yeah, I could see that. It doesn't seem like there's any evidence. I mean, a lot of this warrant looks like to be hearsay. Jerome paid a
Yep.
team of people to kidnap Dr. Tick and were successful. Had a formula for time traveler that Jerome knew about, and information must be protected at all costs. Blah blah blah. Yep, sounds like some sort of conspiracy theory and whatnot. Yeah, that's fine. I'll get this
His
warrant
last
removed.
name is Tick.
You ever seen the
That was me.
superhero Tick?
What?
Let me see. Do I have...
Now more than
He just got
I've-
married, so I can't ask him.
Uh,
Doesn't seem like any of the PD are in currently. There are 3, and I don't have all of their phone numbers, unfortunately. I don't think. Let me double check.
Give me a goddamn minute. Which one are we trying to call?
Whoever's the highest one at the moment, I guess. I mean, I have Tyler College's number, but like I said, I'm trying not to bother him.
So I do want to point out. I don't think I've told you, Jason.
Send me his
I do want to
number,
point
Jason.
out. I do point out. I do want to point out that the reason I have these charges are because of this warrant. It's why they brought me in. All those stuff I had on me when they brought me in, and that's why I was arrested, because I had this warrant.
This warrant is going absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, the warrant is going nowhere. We'll just get that dropped. As far as
I had a clean record. If this warrant wasn't out and they didn't arrest me for this warrant, my record would still be clean.
okay, so we could do this. We could do it 2 ways. Okay. Your record is old. I haven't heard anything bad about you. Actually, in quite some time now.
If you give me 2 minutes of your time, I can tell you.
Sure.
No, I'm joking. He's a wonderful man.
Okay.
Thank you.
People speak highly of you, apparently. Where we can... I'm sorry?
I look up to Jerome.
I see.
Indeed.
See?
So, with this being stated, we could either do this 2 ways. We could either go to court, bring in Frank Hammer, except it would be a PD, of course, against you, or we can go ahead and nullify this, expunge your record. It's been a while, so I don't mind doing it immediately.
Okay.
Normally, once you come in for the expungement, we normally wait for 2 weeks, but this has just been so long that I don't...
Based off like how much they've done and all that good stuff and when they done it.
Mm-hmm, exactly. And for something like this, I mean, this was a while ago, so like I said, I don't mind expunging your record immediately. But it's totally up to your guys' call, whatever you want to do. Or like I said, we can go to court, bring this up, probably get the record completely clean, and don't have to worry about an expungement. However you guys want to proceed. The warrant will be dismissed. I'll get the warrant taken off.
What? So I did make a deal with when I wasn't around. I believe he was on his leave of absence. I did make a deal with Rango that I would come in at a later date to discuss this, but also like I don't want to get arrested because some cop doesn't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm,
You know? That makes sense.
Yep, makes perfect sense. Like I said, whatever decision you guys want to do, I'm good with either one.
Okay. I mean, I'm down to go through the expungement and pay whatever I need to pay, and just do.
And
do that.
yeah, that's fine. And I will reach out to Ringo and Collins to
And
remove
also
the warrant.
Pending, no, well, not pending. After all that, I have interest in becoming a licensed lawyer as well.
Dad, you following my footsteps?
That's
well, I mean, I was always a lawyer. I just never was licensed.
yeah, I wouldn't mind that being done either. You could take the bar exam immediately. I know I've lost a couple of lawyers due to falling into the wrong crowd, so to speak. So definitely gonna need some more lawyers in city for sure. All right, so Jason, do you have a document written up for him that I can sign and seal it?
I can fucking get you one.
That's fine.
I've just been not gonna lie, kind of procrastinating on writing documents. I've been too busy.
That's perfectly fine.
That fucking 10-page thing.
Mhm. So it would be a 50K fee. Jason can drop the paperwork, and then tonight, preferably, and I'll go ahead and get it signed now, and we'll handle the expungement now, and I'll make sure to reach out to PD and get them to remove that warrant. Sound good to everybody?
Sounds good to me.
Sweet. So who's paying this processing fee?
I
Or
bet.
do you want to wait until the paperwork is drawn up? It's up to you.
Just do it. I mean, paperwork's gonna take me like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll do this, and then we can go from there. Expungement. Okay. Fantastic. That's taken care of. I will actually just reach out to PDs and stuff now. Jason, if you just want to just draw that up for me to sign real quick.
Yeah, I'll write that up and just fucking ship it over to you. Bastard, man. Do fucking paperwork. Damn day off. Make me take a court case of my day off too.
Let me hear Mickey.
What do you mean?
No matter.
I was daydreaming, then all of a sudden I just hear, "Hey, Jason, you can represent him." I'm like, "What?"
That man's a psycho, by the way.
No shit.
I could have told you that as a medical professional.
You see him? He was fucking like eating his nails. It's weird.
Yeah, no.
He started eating his beard hair during that trial. He said something about it tasting like rats, and he missed the taste. Oh, do you want this document like now?
Yes, motherfucker.
Fuck! You motherfucker! Alright, fine, give me a goddamn minute.
Judge, I have a general question.
Yes, ma'am.
I think Judge is sending emails.
No, I said yes, ma'am. I didn't know if you heard me or not.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
Why don't you wear the white wig?
I don't like wearing wigs, ma'am. See that you noticed the picture of my one of my family relatives back there. We do look similar, don't we?
I think he looks attractive.
I'm glad to hear that.
Wig.
I tell you what, if you ever make it to Judge, I'd be more than happy for you to wear the white wig.
Yeah. Okay.
It will be allowed. Go for it. That would be interesting.
You have to let the chief.
Chief of Police has been notified. Rango has also been notified. So you should be good to go. And I'll also make sure to be added in notes as well.
Okay.
Fuck, Jerome. Jerome, what's your last name, sir?
Gonzalez, Gonzales, or Lez. Excuse me. That's Gonzalez.
You sure?
Yeah.
100%.
Sweet. It's been notated on the legal side as well. So if
Okay.
there's any questions, I can go back and look into there as well. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Judge, you should grow yourself a beard. I think you look.
I might.
Maybe a nice mustache. Could wear.
I'll think about it. Are you trying to call me ugly, ma'am?
No. Just trying to say you look attractive, and you could look more attractive with a beard.
I see. Thank you. All in all, I honestly
We're almost done here.
could not be more happy of the RP that went on through the court case. It was great. And the wedding as well. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture the wedding. I wasn't thinking anything was going to be crazy. That's my bad. But I regret it now. But I think all in all, things panned out. It's the only thing about a judge, dude. Like I tried to take it like so serious, and then like every time like I've made a decision like on all besides the last one that I did, my first one like that was pretty straightforward and to the point. But this one, but this one is I don't know, man. I just keep thinking about the outcome.
Almost said something I shouldn't have. I realized who I'm sitting in front of.
Yeah, that would not be good for you. Yeah. And the fees are unrefundable. So, what'd y'all think about the court case? Saw you back there watching. What'd you think, Mr. Gonzalez?
I think the dude is insane. To be honest with you.
I agree.
But it was an interesting one. It was a nice one. It lasted longer than I thought it was gonna last.
Yeah, you're not
But I feel
lying.
like it was necessary.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was like almost a 2-hour court hearing. It was good. It was good. Very proud of the both the lawyers that did an excellent job. Both proving on both sides. I just hope that the right decision was made. So, and that's the thing about judges. You know, sometimes we go back and think and.
Gotta make the best decision.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's harder than it looks. Jason, you still with us?
I think he's writing up the document.
Good. That's what I like to know.
I hope he is. He better be.
I agree. 10 minutes is it's kind of over, don't you think?
He's got a couple minutes left, I think.
But, anyways. Chat, doesn't look like there's going to be a whole lot going on for this moment. We're pretty much going to do this and call it a night. I got a couple of things to do in city that needs to get done. Things to catch up on. But I really appreciate all you lovely, fine people coming in. I know I have been absent recently. It's just been working nonstop, working on a move. Just trying to balance all the time and stuff together. But I do appreciate you guys always coming on when I'm streaming. I do promise I am going to do it more. Like I said, at the moment, I'm doing as much as I can. But like I said, we'll be moving here shortly. So once that kind of process gets done and things get settled in, we'll be back to like full timing it. Just working like 4 different jobs. It's just been crazy. Trying to get everything situated. But I love you all. Thank you guys for all your support. Tomorrow I'm going to be a little bit busy, but I might be able to come in and do a little bit of streaming. Should be some fun. I don't know what we're going to stream yet. I still have yet to complete Star Wars. I have yet to finish the Harry Potter game. So I know I played some Call of Duty the other day. Got my ass handed to me. It's been a while since I've been in the game. Y'all remember some of them crazy ass clips that you see me do. But love you all. I will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. I am gonna come in. I'm gonna stream tomorrow for sure. So I will see you guys then. Until next time.